Yeah, it's a little bit past 12, but this is real life. I just finished a work meeting. Noorain was finishing stuff too. So we are here. And like last week, we're going to talk about our experience with Tunisian in the round. No, we are not teaching, but again, if you want to learn, I promise you, you need the skill builder set, okay, by Lori. And I don't know if it's Aklori or how you pronounced it.
Yeah, I don't know why I say AK Lori, but like I don't know how she actually pronounces it, but it's
We'll have to
Lori.
ask her.
Basically, Lori is the designer, and
Yes.
she is amazing. She has a bunch of
Amazing.
amazing patterns, so
Yes. Yes. But her skill builder set is amazing because
it's
in
really
that
good. Yeah.
we have the cozy, right? This is one y'all saw me start last week. And no, I did not finish my ends. Whatever. Wait.
I did last night. Like I was like, okay, I'm on a time crunch.
Okay.
And I'm so good.
And then I went and made another one. I'm now obsessed, right?
Oh my goodness, that looks beautiful. I love it.
Okay. That's what's so fun is that like I pulled out like the smallest scraps. And then because I'm obsessed, look at what I did, y'all.
Oh, is that honeycomb?
Yes,
I
this
love
is
honeycomb.
honeycomb and this is the smock stitch. I had to know. I
Oh
had to
my
know, would it
god,
work? I
that
had to
looks.
know.
How did
Okay.
you? I think I'm still struggling, and I'm gonna have to like work on it a little more because I did not get the hang of it yet. I kind of struggled to finish it, but I finished it and just like the Tunisian simple stitch, but whatever.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, see, I don't do anything simple. Like, but it kept running in my head. So that's why like I finished this one, then I had to do it again. This is worse to wait. This is DK. So like
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a little bit
slightly bigger,
bigger.
a
Yeah.
little bit bigger.
Mine turned out really tiny. Like it's not even fitting on a cuz I think I don't know. I think my tension was really tight because
It doubles as a bracelet.
exactly. I was trying to put it on just now. My hands are huge though. Like trying to get it on. It's like a wristband. I think I can do
Exactly. It doubles as a
it.
bracelet. Because
Yeah.
I don't have like I have coffee mugs, but I don't drink coffee, occasionally tea.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm a tea person.
this
Yeah.
is you know
Make
what would be
me.
hilarious?
What?
Did you ever watch I Dream of Jeannie? Remember
Yes.
the ponytail?
Oh my god. Put it on there. Oh, look. I'm wearing it as a wristband. It looks nice. I'm struggle to get it off now.
I might just put my hair in a ponytail later and throw this over the
Do
ponytail
it.
to see
Oh
what
my god. That would look so funny and cute. Do it.
I
Yeah.
will. I will. Y'all just keep your eyes open in my Instagram stories because we will not make it a permanent picture.
Just for laughs.
Exactly.
Let's do it.
Exactly. Okay. So, where do you want to start in talking about like what you're getting or what you're not getting with this process? Because I'm now obsessed.
Well, first, I wanted to introduce myself if that's okay, because I know a
Oh
lot
yeah, I
of you guys
forgot that
don't
part.
know me.
And I forgot like okay, you have to help me. I haven't used this system for going live and I'm trying to figure out like where comments pop up.
I think on the side where it's saying messages from audience will display here. I don't know if that is showing up for
The
you.
chat.
There's
Okay. Is this
also
the chat?
at the bottom, there's something called private chat. I don't know if that will, like, I don't know if everyone can see that, but maybe we can see it if you click on that. I don't know if,
We're
yeah.
figuring this
I'm not
out,
sure.
y'all.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, oh, I think this is privately talk with the host and other guests. Okay, that's not it. But they should show up on the side here where it says messages from audience will display here. We're still trying to figure out a restream.
Yeah, it
But
has a slight learning curve.
yeah.
It's straightforward, but like at the same time,
Yeah,
it's not. Okay, no, I don't want private chat at the bottom. And I mean, if no one comments, that's okay too. But if you
that's
do,
okay.
that would be great because I want to know where to look.
Yeah, I think last time it showed up on the side, so hopefully that's where
Okay.
it'll be.
Yeah. But yes, yes. Okay, we'll start with the introduction. We'll go back a little bit.
Okay. All right. Hello and hi. Thanks for joining us. I'm Noorain. I'm the designer and maker behind Noor's Knits. I have mainly Tunisian crochet patterns. Surprise, surprise. I love Tunisian crochet. I couldn't get behind like traditional crochet when I initially started learning. And my brand name is Noor's Knits because I started off knitting. But yeah, I've evolved. I'm a blogger. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Pinterest. I'm on like all the platforms. So,
Yeah.
and I think Courtney has my links, or she probably add my links where you can follow me. But I have a variety of patterns. I don't like to be boxed into like, just having a specific type of patterns because my creativity is just like, you know,
Yeah.
I go where it takes me.
Yes. Oh, and it takes us
Yeah.
all kinds of places, right?
Yeah. So I'm on like I have patterns on Ravelry, Etsy. I even have some on Lovecraft. So I try to stay updated on there. It's so hard to like, you know. But yeah, so you can find me there. And I'm really excited to be here with Courtney. We're trying to hold each other accountable in learning Tunisian in the round because like for me, it's been on my list since like beginning of last year. And I've
Mhm.
just been watching like all these amazing designers come out with like Tunisian in the round designs, and I'm like, I want to do that. I want to learn it. So
Yes.
thanks for doing this with me, Courtney. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Because here's the thing, if we hadn't like been on the same wavelength to say like let's keep us accountable, this would be like the umpteenth year that I was like, I'm gonna learn how to do this.
Same, same. It would have just gone on to the end of the year, and I would just
Well,
still be
and
like,
then
oh,
beyond, right? I
exactly.
would have like it would be like 3 years from now, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what that hook is for. And I'm
For
like,
exactly.
let me like dust it off and like see what to do with it. Yeah. So no, I'm glad because honestly, I would have just been working on other things and be like, I'll do it when my schedule frees up.
Exactly.
When is my
We
schedule
gotta
ever
make time
free?
for it. So I'm glad we're doing
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. Cause I'm like, I'll do it in summer. But if
Yeah.
this upcoming summer is anything like last summer,
Yeah, it's the
I won't have
summers are crazy with the kiddos. It's too much stuff to we gotta give our all to like keep them entertained and stuff, and it's
right.
just
And
yeah,
my
it's
kids
hard
do
to find time to do other
gymnastics.
things.
They have 6 hours of gymnastics practice a week.
Oh
So that
my
is my life.
goodness.
That is my life. And I had to tell my friend this morning that I can't come to her baby shower next week because we'll be at a meet.
Wow. I'm sorry, but it's gonna pay off. It's gonna
It
pay off.
is.
Yeah,
It
the
they're enjoying
dedication.
it, they're learning, they
Exactly.
it's so cute seeing them with their teammates and stuff, like, as if the 6 hours a week is not enough. They're like, "No, we can't separate." I'm just
Oh, that's
like,
so cute.
"We're agreeing to meet down the street, like, you'll be apart for, like, 10 minutes. Just
Just yeah,
bear with us,
take the
right?"
break. Yeah.
Like, we're going down the street so y'all can go have your cake pops together, because that's what
Oh,
happened Saturday after their meet, is that
oh,
they're like, "Well, can we get Starbucks because we couldn't get it last time?" And it's
oh,
just like, I'm not the one driving. I stay
yeah.
out of it. So, but yes, I'm so glad that we are doing this. I mean, I guess I can introduce myself. Excuse me. I am the mind behind Creations by Courtney. I am a garment designer. I do accessories like when it inspires me, but really garments are my jam. It's the thing that lights me up because I like challenging myself, but I also want to challenge the people who make my patterns. It's important to me to help instill confidence into crocheters, which means that I might use stitches or techniques that you may not know to improve your crochet and also avoid a seam. I do not like seaming. Like the project behind me, I don't know how Vanna White does it. She's so good. I don't know if everyone can see this lovely top behind me, but there's only 2 seams at the shoulders. That's it. And it's
Wow.
reversible, which is why you should join my crochet along. Shameless plug.
I
Um,
love it. I've been seeing
but
that crop top and I'm like, "Oh my god, it's so cute."
yes, and it's so easy. Like, okay, well, it's easy to me, but really it's half double is 4 stitches. Like that's it.
Oh,
That's
wow.
it. 4 stitches, 3 post stitches, and a half double crochet. Now, There's a lot of ends to deal with. I was not happy with, but trust and believe I am still working on figuring out a way to avoid some of those ends because I only want to deal with one, no more than 4 per project whenever possible. Okay. Even in doing color work, I come up with some things. Okay.
Nice. You
But
should.
no,
Yeah, why not?
right? But again, I do tutorials, so I do have some stuff here on YouTube. I have articles with tips around garment making because a lot of people have a lot of questions and they're not as scary as they seem. Again, if you can make a blanket, you can make a garment, right? We're just think of it like a basic garment is like small blankets put together around your body, right?
That's such a good way to put it because, like, I was always intimidated, like, trying to design garments. And a couple of years ago, I designed a vest that I re released. I don't know if you saw the Spring
Yes,
Blooms vest.
cute.
Yeah, I designed it for Furls and Crochet Foundry, and it
Hmm.
was in their April issue in like 2023. So it's been like 2 years.
Yeah.
But I was like, I need to release this in my own stores now because it's been like just sitting there. It's all
Yes.
done, and it's like it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Like as
Hmm.
long as you have like, like
Hmm.
yeah, it's worked flat. So it's not even like I'm not even working in the round or anything. It's flat
Hmm.
pieces. There are seams, but it's not too crazy.
And
Yeah,
that's the thing. We just have to start, right? Which is why
exactly.
we did this.
Yeah.
And I ran with it.
I can't wait to get better and better with this so that we can also start designing in the
Yes,
round and
yes. Because
avoid the
oh my
seams.
gosh. The body, the sleeves. Okay,
Mm,
so this is the one thing, okay? Okay, because again, I appreciate the feedback we got last week. So it seems the rule is that you start the first row. Okay, forward pass, return pass, and then when you go back for the forward pass, that's when you join. So that
join,
part is different than when we do regular crochet because we normally join and then we start working in the round,
working
right?
the rounds. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that does mean there's a slight jog. Okay, so hopefully this is somewhat clear. So this is why I made a second one. So this time I joined the chain before I started doing the return pass, right?
Okay.
It's a little, sorry, move. Wait, okay. I was like, where is that coming from? So it's not too bad. And I guess no matter which way we do, because this would probably look better if I had woven in my ends, you
No,
know,
I
it would
get
be
it.
very
Yeah.
similar,
Right.
right?
Right.
So it kind of reminds me of like if you're doing a hat or maybe amigurumi where you're constantly working in the round, you don't slip stitch to join. You just keep going like a spiral, which is
It's
why
kind of
there's
like
that
that.
slight jog. But
Right.
it's really not
It's
that
not too bad, especially when you like weave in the ends. Like I noticed when I did it, you just basically weave it into the other side, and then it gets rid of that
right.
jog a little bit.
Right,
Right.
right. And then yeah, I think this one I was a little bit better with the ends.
Nice.
Um, I'm trying to figure out where because I think this is where I went that way because of
Oh,
doing the smock and the honeycomb with the
right.
multiples. Yeah, I think I ended somewhere around here. I don't know. I can't tell.
Wow. You're amazing for trying out new stitches because I was just like, okay, let me get through this one project first. You're awesome. I need to try with other stitches as well.
Right, because I had to know. I just because that's why
So
I've
it
been
would look,
wanting to. It's
yeah.
just like, will it work in anything besides the simple stitch? And it does because if we start the cowl, that has Tunisian simple stitch, Tunisian purl, and increases,
Ooh, that's gonna be yeah. Even
right?
even the hat I was looking at for today,
Mhm.
like that's the one we're working on today, right?
We could do
Is it
either. I
either?
got I
Yeah.
got
You got yarn for
yarn
both.
here, got yarn over here.
Oh, look at
Got
you. I got yarn here. I got
right?
yarn here. I got yarn here. I picked out these because like
Ooh,
they've just been sitting here. This is Hobie. I think it's upcycled alpaca. Like it's just sitting here. So I'm like, let me do a hat with this because these are nice neutral colors.
right. Okay.
So
Well, hold on. Let me grab my other bag. Okay. I like went shopping in my stash.
nice. It's
Okay.
always good to do that.
Now, wait. Oh, I put one up. I picked out a solid red to go with this color.
Ooh, that's
I feel
nice.
like they're too similar. So maybe I should use these
Ooh,
two for the hat.
blue. Yeah, yeah, I like those.
Or do I want to use these two? I was thinking the cowl for this.
Yeah, I think the hat would look good in the blues. And if you don't keep it, you can donate it for Hat Not Hate,
True. True,
right?
true, true.
Those blue.
And what is this one? This has been in my stash for a while. Oh, also alpaca.
Oh, nice.
So this one is alpaca and wool. Okay, so there we go. Look
Ooh, nice. We're both doing alpacas.
at alpaca. Oh my god.
Alpaca wool.
I keep trying to convince my husband to let me get a real alpaca.
Aw.
And I just put a vest on it that says emotional support animal.
Aw. You just go hug it whenever you need
Okay.
whenever you need to like take a break.
Again, using We Listen, We Don't Judge. This is how obsessed I was. I started this.
What what can you show me what is that?
Okay, this is a bag bottom. Like I went digging through my stash, and so it's this old kit that Knit Pro used to make. It's a bottom and a top with handles for bags.
Oh my
And I was like, I
goodness.
wonder if I could like work on this directly. So I did a row of single crochet and then I started. It was tough, y'all.
Oh
It was
my
tough because of
goodness.
like the angle. I could only get so many loops on there. I was like, I really need a bigger hook.
Yeah,
But
yeah. But oh my gosh, that's awesome. That
I
looks
was
really good. I like it.
using what is this? The 8 millimeter.
Oh, you're
And
using the
this
8 millimeter.
is the Bernat Maker.
Oh, I love Burnout Maker. That's like
Right?
my go-to yarn when I need like good stitch definition, especially like home
And this
projects. They're so
this this
beautiful in that.
this
Oh
is this is pretty good. Cause again, my
oh my
toxic trait
god.
is I could do this in a day. This is like a few
Girl,
hours.
you're so ambitious. I can't. I was like struggling with just the
Way too
cozy.
ambitious.
Like
Way too
I'm
ambitious.
like,
That's the
I need to
problem.
figure this out first. I need to like practice
Okay.
because
So let's see. We used what, a 6 millimeter last time? I'm guessing I should probably stick with the same.
yeah, I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same for this pattern as well. This
Because this is
pattern, I don't
Thin
know if you looked at
Sadness
it,
yarn.
Courtney. I don't know
Huh?
if you looked at it, Courtney, but there's a curveball for this one.
Let's do this
There's a magic ring involved in this one, and I'm like struggling to figure out
at the
the
beginning.
magic. Yeah, at the beginning. It's a magic ring.
Okay, okay.
And
Give me 2
yeah,
seconds. I can do
yeah.
this. I can do
I
this.
need you to read it and like break it down for me because I'm struggling.
Okay, okay.
I tried, but I'm just like, okay.
We're gonna figure this out.
Yes, like we do.
Okay. We're looking at the hat. See, I read the cowl pattern.
Yeah, the hat.
Okay, hold on. If my computer wants to load it, that would be great. Okay. And of course, it did all the things I didn't want it to do. This is what happens. I changed some setting months ago and I haven't figured out how to
How to
turn it
like,
on.
oh no.
So, like, what happens is like when a new window comes up, it pops everything to the side. So it's
Okay.
less distracting, which is great. But, like,
Not when you need something.
exactly, like
When you
pulling
don't
up the
need
pattern to look
something.
at the same time. Okay.
Right.
All right. We got this, got yarn. Okay. Got hooks. I want to try
Yes.
these. I know you say you don't like the rounded tip. This was a bit hard on the first row, but I'm hoping it gets easier.
It
do
does. So
two rows.
yeah, the first row is hard because you have to work at the back bumps, but then once you're past that and you're just doing simple stitch, I think it's fine. But
Yes.
it's just like getting started
Right. But here's
for
the
me.
thing, y'all. If you don't have more than one set, like Noorain said, like you can take the hook size you need and then the one that's the next size closest, but a little smaller to make a set. But if you want a beautiful set, there are so many options. And this one is really affordable.
Yeah, the We Crochet price point is really good. Yeah.
I was shopping on there last week.
Oh, they were nice.
Not
That and
sorry.
Denise, I think
They have
Denise.
an amazing sale right now.
Yeah, they have good sales.
They really do. And if y'all need a link, let us know. I think both of us are affiliates. So,
Yes, since we're on Courtney's channel, you should go to her links.
yes.
And if you
And I
watch
have a
videos, go on
15%
my links.
discount for y'all. Woo woo.
Yes.
I'll update the description later. Okay. Don't forget to lock your cords, y'all. Don't be like me where you're in the middle of a round or a
And it
row.
pops
You
off.
look, it is starting to untwist. You be like,
Oh
no. Okay. So magic ring. Okay. Wrap a loop around your fingers. Okay. Insert. Uh-huh. Chain one. Repeat till enough stitches unhook, then return past. Once you've done a few rows, tighten. Ooh. So we don't tighten until after we've done a little bit. Okay.
yeah, I'm struggling a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna figure this out, y'all. Because I love the magic ring normally. I would love
Me
to know
too.
what
Yeah.
hook she has in the picture. Because that looks like an aluminum one with a really
Oh, yeah, it does. I wonder what hook it is. It's
okay.
really nice and pointy.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
Which color do y'all want for my primary color? Y'all
Do
blue?
the lighter color because I looked at the pattern and she used like the light gray for the main color. And then it shows up in between. Like it looks pretty. I like how it
Okay.
looks. Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. Not too bad of a yarn barf.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. I was attempting to find the center on a other skein. I had a whole yarn baby, not even yarn barf.
Oh
It was like a
no.
whole yarn baby.
Oh my god. I hate when that happens.
Right. And I prefer the center pull because my yarn is less likely to roll everywhere. Okay. This is
True. Same.
a mess. Okay. There we go. That's good enough. All right. So it says wrap a loop around your fingers with the tail. Okay. I always do an extra long tail.
Same.
All right. So I always like to take the tail, and I know this is backwards, but I like to wrap to the right, to the outside. That way I pull when I put my hook in, I'm pulling the yarn that I'm going to work with. Does that make sense? Let's see if I can channel Vanna White. So if from your perspective, it would be wrapping this way.
This way.
That
Okay.
way, when you pull through the loop, sorry y'all, if this is confusing. I can do this. There we go. Pull the loop through that way.
Okay.
That's how I do my magic ring.
Yeah, I think
That
I
makes
do a
sense.
similar. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks long enough. Okay. So let's see what happens. So we got one loop. See, I already let go. That I think that's the part that okay. Nope. Because I shouldn't have let go. Hold on. I may need to wrap more. There we go. Because a traditional magic loop, the way I first learned it, you wrap at least 2 times. That way
Right.
there's 2 loops. But her picture shows one, but I'm just like, well, wait a second.
So I just initially started off as I do a magic ring, like in traditional crochet,
Mm-hmm.
and then I kept adding loops. Basically, she's like chaining loops onto or something. I don't know.
I just try to go back through, and this is what happened.
Yeah, that's why you have to chain one every time, I think. Then it stays on the hook because it didn't work otherwise.
Oh, I didn't chain one. Okay,
Yeah,
hold
I think
on.
you have to chain one every time.
If anyone knows, like,
Let us know if we're on the right
seriously,
track.
seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, so chain one. Okay, and then now maybe because I'm just looking at the picture, I'm just like, do I need to rotate to pull up the loop? Okay, no, I think the chain one helps.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
kind of what I did. And then I just
Repeat from insert hook until, well, if we repeat from insert and pull the loop through, but if we don't make a chain one, it just slips off, right? Okay, so I got the second loop. If I go back under and pull this up, it's like making a yarn over. See?
yeah.
So we might need to chain one to like secure.
Yeah, that's what I did. And that's the only way it was like staying on, or else the loop was like getting weird and loose and wonky.
Right.
Stuff
And I'm
like
just
that.
trying to figure out, okay. I mean, this seems to be working. So, okay. How
Yeah.
many do we need to do?
I
This is what you
total
always read before you start your projects.
I think you need 8 like to start off.
Okay.
That's what it says on. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I have 3. We're going to do this, y'all. Seriously. I hope y'all are quiet and not in the chat because y'all are working along with us, figuring this out as we are. Again, we will learn together.
Yes.
Okay. I can count. That's 5.
We'll make mistakes and we'll make jokes. We'll laugh at ourselves, but we will learn.
Exactly.
That's how it goes.
Again, if you're not having fun, what's the point?
Exactly.
6. Okay. 7. Ooh, I feel like we skipped a step. Maybe
I
we
don't
should have
know.
started
Like
with the cow.
that's what I'm like. I just don't.
Okay, I have the 8 loops. It definitely does not look as neat, but it's there. Okay. All right.
I don't
Okay.
know
I
if it makes
even think
sense.
about what size hat I'm going to make. I'm probably going to make the medium, count for hair. Um, okay. Into the magic chain 1 for Pete. Okay.
That's what we did, right?
Yeah.
And so when it says return pass in this section, I
Mhm.
don't know if it means like just with the main color, like we usually do a return pass, or if it means
Mm.
join the contrast color into return pass, like we did for
Yes. So I
Tunisian.
think we always do main color forward, contrast color for the return.
But it's not clear in this magic circle section, which is why I was like,
But if you look down at the instructions with the foundation row, it says it
okay.
the last line for in the round return pass. That's a mouthful. Who wants to say that 3 times?
In the
Sister.
round return pass, in the round return pass, in the round. I did it. I
Amazing.
did it. I did it.
I would have stumbled the first time in the mid. See? Didn't even get through it. Didn't even get through
OMG. Okay.
it. Yeah. I
Okay, so I guess we do it the way we
We've
did
been
it
doing it. Okay.
previously. So then just slide to the other end. And
Slide to the end. Slide.
slide to the end. And join. And join.
Right?
I feel like we're doing aerobics.
We are. By the end of this, we're gonna have a little
Aerobics
song.
class. Tunisian the round aerobics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Now
right.
this one, like, I'm trying to find the end. Let's see. Nope.
All right, I forgot. Are we just doing pull through two? We don't do a chain one in this return pass, right? Or do we? We just do pull through two all the way across, I think. There
Uh,
is no.
let's see.
I don't think there's a chain.
Around. Let's see. Turn. Okay, hold on. Oh, I forgot my stitch markers wherever they are. I'm really horrible yarn barf.
Oh gosh.
Horrible yarn barf.
Very.
Boo.
Uh, I'm sorry that happened.
Right? And now I'm like, I just want to find the end of it. And I meant to have like my yarn already beforehand, but I've had a busy
It's
day.
okay. Life happens.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
that's fine.
somewhere in here, y'all. I just find it hilarious that we call it yarn barf.
I know.
Okay, we're making progress. Oh, wait. I thought I saw it. Ha! There we go.
Nice. You got the end.
Okay, so after joining, okay, so round one, that's after we do the return pass,
Okay.
I believe.
But how are we joining such a small?
I don't know. This is probably when I probably should use the double-ended hook.
It's really a struggle right now. But I'll get there. I was just thinking, like, how do I join when it's so.
Little.
Yeah, it's like such a small chain. But are we supposed to work?
Oops. In which I was supposed to put the loop on the chain. The stitch marker should go on the first loop on the hook, right?
I think so. Let me.
I'm
Yeah, I need to
trying.
grab my stitch marker.
Right. I'm trying to find one that's like lightweight. So it doesn't like
The lock-in
change the
ones.
shape.
Yeah. I'm gonna do an orange one.
Okay. This is probably too heavy, but I'll use a moon shaped one. That way. I mean, I can tell which one was the first one because that loop was all kinds of loose. Do you have any secrets to keeping that first loop on that edge nice and neat? Because it always remember to tighten after I do a few when I
Yeah,
do 4
same. It's always it's always loose for me. Even in like regular straight Tunisian crochet. It's yeah.
Okay. Yes,
This
this
part.
is such a tiny loop. Okay. Y'all, we don't know what we're doing. We may need a what's the show? We need to make a phone call. Oh, what is that show? Okay.
Let's see.
All right. So after joining, huh?
Yeah, because it's saying that.
Okay, insert hook for Tunisian knit stitch. Okay. So that means we need to go through the stitch. This is
Oh wait, we have to. We don't do a full return pass. I think.
right. I left a few loops on.
Okay, I didn't do that, so I gotta go back. So let's
Okay.
do 3. All right, I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I left 4 loops on. So now what? Turn fabrics the right side, spacing you and continue the forward pass.
I think I joined y'all.
Working.
What do we think? I know. It's so hard to see. It just looks like a little mess of yarn.
Oh my god. I'm gonna struggle. This is the part I struggle with, the joining. After that, I'm fine, but
Yes, that part. That is because the joining just seems so different, but it's honestly like just as if we're making a tube, right? Without slip stitching. But like once you get past the join, it's like, okay. So insert insert for Tunisian knit, so we go through.
First, okay, so I'm at the part where I have 4 loops
Mm-hmm.
on my hook. Now I'm struggling with which side I'm supposed to, like, oh, I'm supposed to go
Back.
around the other, but then how do I?
Wait, no.
Because I'm trying to
Okay, slide it back to the other way.
slide it back the other way. Okay. It's getting all tangled and weird. All right, so I have it on. Okay, I have it on this hook,
Mm-hmm.
and I did the return pass, right? And
Mm-hmm.
now you're supposed to do the forward pass with the main color,
Yes. So
but
now you gotta fold it over so that you can go into that first stitch again.
wait, are we joining
Yes.
first and then?
Yes.
Oh, that's the thing I struggle with. How did
Yes.
I?
'Cause we only use
Oh,
8 loops for the foundation row.
okay. And then I'm gonna go in here,
Yeah,
and
and it's
then
gonna be
just
awkward because it's so little.
it's so little, and then we're just working a simple stitch here.
No, it says join to the first stitch of the round by inserting the hook for TKS.
Oh, how do I? It's just so loose that
It feels wonky because it's so itty bitty.
I'm just gonna do something. I don't know if it's gonna be a TKS, but
Hey,
as long as I get it in there, right? So,
okay.
all right,
So we got that. Move your stitch marker up. I did that.
okay,
All
I did
right.
right.
And then after joining, we yarn over. Okay, because we're increasing. Okay, so the yarn over is an increase, and then we do a Tunisian knit and yarn over. Okay.
Wait, are we sliding to the other side now? I'm so confused because I joined, and then I guess.
Ooh. Okay. See, now she's talking about it. It may be helpful to place additional stitch markers in each knit stitch to mark the repeats because we have to do quite a few. So it isn't big enough to do all of them. So we may have to do a few and then do the return pass and do a few more because it's such a small circle.
I'm so stuck on this part after joining,
Mm-hmm.
you slide it back to the other side and then turn it over, I
Yeah.
guess.
So you need the right side facing to join because we're joining to the first loop.
All right, I did that.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
And then that first stitch is a knit stitch.
okay.
Then you yarn over, which is an increase, and then knit stitch into the next vertical bar. Does that make sense?
I'm struggling.
It's
But
okay.
it's okay.
It's okay. Because it is a process. We are
Right.
learning on the fly.
The thing is that it's just really tiny. And I think,
Hello, sorry, y'all. I see the chat. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Jay Sodet Crochet. Hey, y'all. We're figuring this out. Sorry it took me so long. There we go.
Mhm.
Now I got it. So it pops up. Okay.
So, okay. So you said we yarn over and then do a knit
Yes. So
into
we're
the.
increasing in between the vertical bars from the
Oh,
foundation row.
all right. So I did that, and
Mm,
then we're working like after we do the yarn over, we're gonna
mhm.
knit into the rest of the
Yeah,
loops.
so we repeat knit yarn over.
Oh, knit yarn over. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's why it's tiny. That is, yeah.
Until we get enough, I guess.
Great. I feel like I'm gonna be making faces while I work on this project because I'm gonna be like, get in
Me.
there. Wait, nope. Totally missed it.
Uh, Yeah, same. I don't know. This is just I'm struggling.
Y'all excuse my faces, okay? So
Our
I
our
want
faces. We're trying to concentrate. Yeah.
okay. See, like I almost want to find a straight hook and see if I could just do this straight.
And then
I
join
know
it.
it's not gonna work because you have to keep all the loops open.
All
Okay.
right. After doing that, I have like
I only did a few. I only got like this many. So like these are from the previous. This is where the stitch marker is. I only have a few because if I do more, it'll be too tight.
exactly same. I have like 5 on the side where the stitch marker is, and then now I have 8 on this side. I don't know.
Okay.
And then I
I'm
guess
doing some of the return pass so that I can go
yeah.
for it. Now I see why she suggested adding the stitch markers so you can keep up with it to make sure that you do enough.
Oh. So you're supposed to add stitch markers in between each.
It says it may be helpful to place them on the knit stitches to mark the repeats, which means as we probably
Oh.
additional
Okay.
rows.
8 stitch markers. Let's see if I even have that many over here.
Right.
I
Because
think
I
I
was like, I got a lot in this little kit, but they're going to be heavy.
oh I have like the
And my
little
basic ones are,
5, 6.
oh, wait, hold on. I always keep craft supplies within reach. It's like a security blanket,
I love it.
right?
My only thing is, does she mean like a total of 8? Oh wait, we have to do the return pass and then like do more of these repeats, basically. So that's
Yeah.
what she means by like 8. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I think I'm
Mhm.
so confused right now, but we'll get there. It's gonna be fine.
It is. It will be fine.
We got
I'm
this.
just
So this is
I'm
one.
to add the stitch markers, although I've already taken them off of the loop. Okay.
I
So,
don't know if this is gonna.
because, counting is not always our strong suit.
It isn't. We
Okay.
just have to own up to it that it just doesn't.
And I'm switching colors to help me.
Yeah, I mean, I only have a certain amount, but yeah, we're trying.
Right? I've had this little pouch for years, and somehow I managed to still have a few left because these are the stitch markers that go missing. I actually found one or two in my car recently. I was like,
Stitch
oh, wow.
markers? Where do they come from?
Because I crochet a lot in the car if I don't have to drive. If my husband's driving, I
You just,
always have a project.
I love that.
Always.
That's a good
So,
idea. Just stick it on the dashboard.
right?
I need to do that.
I should get another one of these just to keep in the car.
You should. I'm gonna enable you.
Okay. Enabled.
Yes.
Slash, let me run to the Joann's while my kids are at practice today.
Oh my god, Joanne's. I've been telling myself I need to just make a trip and, bid farewell while it's still
Yes.
here.
Is your
Cuz the
store
one
closing?
that I used to go to is closing. It's on the
Oh,
list.
no.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yes.
live kind of far away from it now, but like it's just that was like my go-to and like where it all began basically for me. So
Mhm.
I'm getting all emotional. I'm like, "Oh my god." I even took my
No.
son a couple of summers ago. Like it was like that summer was so memorable for us. Like I went in with him. We chose like we did a diamond art kit that summer.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
picked it out and like he was with me on that trip and he we had fun in Joanne's. He helped me pick yarn and then he picked out a diamond dots kit and like that
Nice.
summer we did it and it was just memories, core memories.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the stores that I go to most often are closing.
Oh.
And so one is the first Joann's I ever really knew because it's closest to my parents' house. So I'm like sad about that one. That's my favorite one because it's like a big store with a high ceiling.
Oh wow, like it's
Um,
huge. Yeah.
so I was in Joann's this past weekend with a friend on her side of town. That one is staying open and it's one of the newer ones. So it has that really cool yarn wall.
Oh.
And their selection is amazing. Like when you come in the store, the whole right side of the store when you come in is fabric.
Oh
The
wow.
whole side is fabric.
No way. That's crazy.
I feel like I need to buy fabric. And I couldn't tell you the last time I touched my sewing machine. My sewing machine
I don't
is
know how to sew yet.
long,
I did buy a sewing machine, but it's just like sitting there collecting dust. I need to learn.
right? I can make
Kind of
curtains and
learning.
pillowcases.
Oh, nice. I used it once
It's
for
just
like
squares.
a blanket, like a blanket backing. Like I
Mm,
used to do that with like the satin binding and stuff, but that
yeah.
was like the only time, and I never used it again after that.
Oopsie doodles. Okay. One, two.
So I'm gonna do the return pass here and see what happens. I don't know. I'm just kind of struggling with the fact that this is. I
Okay, I
think
think I got it. I think I finally got through round one.
you did. Oh my god, this is
Barely,
the
barely.
stitch markers are like on the inside now.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't
There's a
know.
lot happening in this first round. I think we should have started with the cow.
Does the cow not have the magic ring?
No, I don't think so. I think
Really?
that
Okay, I'm
one
gonna
is
look at
just
it.
basic
If
increases.
it is easier, let's just do that. If it's more similar to the cozy, I would rather do that. Let's
I
see.
think it is similar to the cozy. It's just using different stitches and it has some increases.
Okay.
Oh,
I
wait.
mean, this is kind of.
Stitch
But
marker.
Lori said that people learn, like, she teaches people with the cozy pattern and then the
Mhm.
hat pattern. So I'm like, interesting.
Right. But I love the idea of how she put it together that you have like three different patterns. And like the cozy is like the beginning. I think the cowl is like, let's step it up a little bit with the increases. And the hat is like magic ring and multiple increases.
Yeah.
The hat
So
is cute, but
I'm gonna. I don't know if I. Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm trying to see. Oh, this cow looks nice. Yeah, we might. Maybe we should just do this. It looks. It looks more doable.
because this is what this
To
is
be
looking like
honest.
right now.
Yeah, mine is just. I can't. I can't right now. I think we need a little more practice.
What
Let's.
what do y'all think, y'all? Should we go back to the cowl or should we persevere? Because this is looking interesting with all of these stitch
Stitch
markers on
marker.
it.
They're throwing me off. I think the stitch markers are kind of throwing me off. Like.
Well, here's the thing. You understand the stitch anatomy so well that you probably don't need. But I rarely use the Tunisian knit stitch, so it my brain is still creating like that mental image of it.
I'm still struggling with like where the join is. You know what I mean? Like when
Ah,
I'm working the rounds, I'm like, okay, like did I join properly? And does
it's
it?
not gonna be cute. I had to
it
just accept that it's not gonna be cute.
it's not. I agree. Mine doesn't either.
And it doesn't look like it makes sense until it actually makes sense. That is definitely a trust the process
It is
type of
absolutely.
space.
So do we just keep going? I don't know. I kind of
I
want
don't
to
know.
try the bow.
I don't I'm stubborn in that way, slash overachieving that is like, no, we can do this. We can do this.
Well, this one, like you said, doesn't involve the magic ring, so maybe I want to try this then.
Right. Cause now I'm just like, where did I leave it? So I don't want to pull the center yet. I think because I think she recommends to not tighten the center till you have a few rows because like we need a little bit of something to work with.
Right.
Let's see. Ooh. Okay, round 2 says a lot on this hat. Am I giving deer in headlights?
I mean, I'm like these stitch markers are giving me deer in the headlights right now because I can't. I just feel like there's just too many stitch markers.
Okay, hold on. I missed something because I was like, T-top? What is a T-top?
What? Okay, I don't know.
Again,
I want to try the.
people. Hey, Pat.
Why
Oh,
is
I'm so
everyone
glad we're
doing that?
encouraging you.
Oh my
I'm so
God.
glad. Like that, like really that's the point. Is like
Yeah,
keep
just
each other
try.
accountable to keep
Everyone just
going.
gotta
And
try.
that is not just like this ball with the stitch markers could easily just disappear in a drawer. But we won't do it because y'all are witness that we're attempting. And again, I'm going to emphasize why it's important to read a pattern all the way through. And when I say read the pattern, don't just read the beginning, the materials, the stitches and abbreviations. Like read the pattern so you can kind of start creating like a visual in your mind of the steps you're going to do. Like,
Right,
whenever I look at a new pattern or if I'm deciding if I'm going to follow someone else's pattern, because I will admit this, and you can think what you want. I don't make a lot of other people's patterns because I create patterns. So it's hard for me to follow what's written if it's not clear and written well. Okay. Because sometimes I see stuff is cute. I get the pattern. I'd be like, I'm going to have to rewrite this because it's not as clear as it could be. So I usually just leave
right.
it alone. Lori's pattern is very well written. So
These
I
are
am
very
all in.
clear. Yeah.
Um, so I don't know what T-top is because I didn't look at this pattern beforehand. So, excuse me as I read what T-top means. And I just want to say T-top because it's fun. T-top.
T-top.
Okay. So hook from front back.
I have no idea what I'm
Oh,
doing.
okay. Okay, so T-top I think is the same as M1. Are you familiar with M1? Have you ever seen that in a
In knitting,
pattern?
like not I don't know if I've done that in crochet, but I've seen it in knitting. Like make one is just like it's basically yarn over, right? Kind of. Or is it
Well, I thought that maybe I have them confused, but I've seen it where you make it increase by you working into the chain in between the vertical bars. I thought that was an M1, but I could have it
that's
wrong.
also full stitch, I think, but
A full stitch, yes, can also
something
be
like a
increase
yeah, yeah.
where you work
Basically
between the vertical
increasing.
bars, but so in this case, the blue, say the chains that we make on the return pass, you work through this, pull up a loop. I thought that was M1 in
Oh.
Tunisian, but I'll have
I
to check all my books.
yeah. I don't know if I need to switch the yarn I'm using if it's too light, but I don't know. I'm kind of struggling over here. It's
I mean,
just
they're cute colors together, but if it's hard for you to see, you wanna make it easy for yourself.
yeah.
Okay, insert hook from front back.
I'm still on the I think I'm on the first round still, kind of. Or maybe the second round. I think I'm on the second round, but
I'm at the beginning of the
trying.
second round because I had to stop and figure out what is a T-top. Because it just says it has the repeat, and it's like, okay, but where does that go?
Right.
Because so the first stitch I think I did correct is like a Tunisian knit.
Right.
And so now I'm just like, but where does this go? Because it's in brackets, which means it's like, okay, we repeat that step, but where is the Tunisian simple stitch going?
I really want to switch to the cowl because I'm struggling with the hat. To
Okay.
be honest.
We could do that. We'll
So
come back to the hat.
yeah,
That gives us time to ask Lori, like, hey,
how
friend.
do we do this?
How-
I
Okay.
think
So,
I think we should like meet up in between and try to like figure it out before the next live maybe.
yes.
Because
Yes.
I
That way
feel
we can share our insights.
yeah, I feel like yeah, and then like we could ask Glory as well. Like we'll message her and ask her like if she can walk us through it. Does she have a video for this one? I wonder if she has a video tutorial.
Um, there's nothing linked in the pattern, but I can
Okay.
definitely.
I mean, she has
The
the
Magic
she has a
Ring.
tutorial for the like
Magic Ring.
like the technique itself, right? So maybe we can
Yes.
like watch it together and like work on it or something.
Yes. Okay.
Because I want to try the cowl since it's like I just
I
kind of
mean,
want
the
to
cow will
move.
be easier just because it's bigger. Okay, so I guess my burning question for this is if you need to put your project down, do you just leave it like this with all these live loops, or do you work it off until there's one loop so you can have just one stitch marker? Because I did that the other night. I at least knew what I was doing
Right.
on the cozy to be like,
Yeah, I
oh, I
left.
clearly
Yeah,
put
I
this
left.
in here.
Like I just had one loop because I think that's easier, like working it off. But
All right.
I feel like I'm just doing it wrong anyways. I might have to start over because I
Or
just
I wonder if this is easier to start with like the clover double-ended hook or something like it because it's
yeah
just shorter and it's, smaller stitches and then eventually go to something
go
cake.
to something bigger. Yeah, like a cable. I don't know. I'm probably gonna start over. I'm gonna watch her tutorial and start over probably.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna
Being
take this
brave.
off.
I took this off. I'm gonna use a different stitch marker to hold the active loop. I said I got all kinds of stuff in this little bag.
I'm gonna use my Portobello yarn
I feel like it's
for
almost
the
like a
cowl.
chandelier necklace, earring.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Like a hoop.
I'm gonna set that off to the side. Let me open up. See, I wish I could like slide. There we go. Okay. Hey, it worked. Whatever I did to the computer, I managed to pull up just what I needed and not all the windows.
Yes.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Simple things matter. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, this one we just have a really long chain.
Yes.
Oh, skipping the first chain. Okay, see, this one's gonna be easier.
All
Um,
right.
I'll start with this color. That way the purple is the return pass and it really gets to pop.
So I should do the darker. Yeah. Do the darker for
I
the.
just have to figure out which end is the right end. I caked this yarn so long ago. So this is some more of the Hanes house. I just don't remember which color this one was. And I didn't put the things in the center. I normally do, but I forgot.
I'm probably gonna use this. I don't know. Is this gonna be enough for the cowl? I don't know if I have enough.
You know what? I
Mm,
didn't weigh the yarn. I just grabbed what I
the
thought would be reasonable.
same. I'm just gonna give it a shot. This is my leftover from my bookish scarf.
Ah, see? We're gonna make this work. Now
Yes.
y'all get to watch us poorly count 80 chains if y'all want to hang out because we're almost at an hour.
Oh, that's right.
So we have two options is that we go a little bit more if y'all want to hang, or we kind of wrap up knowing that this is what we're doing. I have a to-do list for what I'm going to do for the 3 hours of practice today, but this is likely going to be involved at practice or when I get home from practice. And what I'm likely going to do is just chain and then count later.
Oh, that's what you do? Yeah.
Yeah, I like to live on the edge.
That is very brave of you.
I
'Cause
know.
I'm like, I'll never get it right.
Or I do a lot and then I count and put a stitch marker.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna
Yes.
do that too right now. I'm not even counting. Look at us. Being so brave.
Oh, boom. Exactly 20. Ha! Stitch marker it is. It's so much easier to count to 20 than it is to count to 80.
Yeah. I'm just going crazy here and then I'm gonna count in
Right?
the end. It's a new way. New way to do things. Alright.
Boom. Okay. I lied. Apparently, I do prefer to count. Okay. Halfway there. Okay. Oops. Oh, runaway yarn.
No.
Crap. The center's catching. There we go. Okay.
80. Alright, I got 80. Finally.
You're so fast.
No way.
I was
Me a
also chasing
while.
yarn. Okay. So what about this? What if we at least get started on the first round while we're here with everybody, and then we'll work on it respectfully, check in with each other, and then we will let y'all know when we do the next live and showing the progress and what we're learning, slash have insight on doing a hat with a magic round, because that right there, I don't know, that kind of takes me back to being a new crocheter, barely know how to make a single crochet, but hey, I want to make a floor length cardigan.
Yeah, exactly. I think we need to like pace ourselves with that one because it's I thought it would be easier, but like the magic ring is kind of throwing me off. So I like this working sort of straight, I guess you could say. Not really straight, but starting off with just like this long chain. So, but we will work on that too. We'll try and figure it out off screen so we can report back to you guys.
Right. And again, the point of this is not necessarily techniques, but sharing just like our insights, because I believe as crafters, we all have things that we want to make, but we talk ourselves out of doing it, especially when it's new. Just because it's different, we're not sure where to start. We get stuck watching all the tutorials without actually trying.
Really well said, yeah. Like it's easy to give up when you don't have somebody like encouraging you and like bouncing ideas off of. So I think it's good.
Yes.
We'll probably do that and figure it out. We'll eventually figure it out.
Yes. Okay. I got
Yeah.
my 80. No, so now you're working on your forward pass.
No, I'm doing the foundation right now.
Wait, did I skip something?
It says to pick up
How?
yeah, it just says to pick up loops and all the back bumps
Okay, so
and
yeah.
then start the
Yeah.
return pass, right?
So that's like the forward pass. Yes.
Yeah.
And at least having this with the cable, we could probably do the entire section.
Right.
Okay. This is the easy part.
Yeah, the joining is what gets me every single time. Just like,
Okay. We're
did
gonna
I?
do this. You got this, Noorain. You're gonna get it.
Yes. This is literally just a bigger version of the cozy. That's what I'm
Yes,
gonna think of it as. So
absolutely.
we're fine. We can do this.
Yes, we're making a cozy for a giant Stanley cup.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I don't understand the obsession with Stanleys. And yes, I have a cup This is not a Stanley. I got this from Michael's for like what 4 times cheaper than a Stanley.
Yeah.
I just wanted one with a handle.
I have a Yeti because
Oh, those are nice too.
those are really, yeah, they keep everything really nice and cool and stuff. My son, like, I got one for my son for his, like, for school, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Dude, your water is so cold after the day passed by." So,
Oh yeah,
yeah, I
no,
get
my
that.
all of my kids are obsessed with Stanleys. The girls have like small ones, and
Aw,
then they have a big one like mine that's not a Stanley, but then they have like another one that is Stanley that they take to school. So I have the little straw topper. And my son
oh,
has the Stanley, the one that has the handle and the built-in straw, which I think is
right.
more practical for school.
Yeah,
So like
I
he
like
puts
both.
ice in it every night and then water so that he has super cold water while at school every day.
I love that.
And then the
I love
ice
that
really
cool.
is like still like
Like,
I
it's
think
so
it
there,
melts
yeah,
like this much
just a
overnight.
little bit. Wow, that's cool.
I mean, it's genius what they come up with. I just be like, I didn't know they had so many colors. We were in a store and they had like a whole wall. I was like, whoa.
Right?
I didn't realize how popular Stanleys were.
They are super popular.
So popular. And some of the cups is hilarious at the gym because the kids will have like the biggest cup and they're so tiny. And like apparently you could get like carrying straps for your Stanley cup.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
going too far.
I was like, this is so funny because it's like all these itty bitty gymnasts with these giant, giant cups. I'm like, do they even drink that much water in a day?
Probably not.
Right. Because getting kids to drink water is, I don't know, like trying to herd cats.
Yep. I can relate. That's hard. I thought it was just my son. Probably
No,
me.
they eat all day. And I'm like, are you sure you're
But they just
hungry?
don't, yeah,
I was like,
yeah, they
you might
like
actually be thirsty for some
thirsty
water.
enough. Yeah.
Can you like
Exactly.
drink a little bit of water and then come back to me in a few minutes? If you're still hungry, then yes.
Exactly.
We can do your 15th snack of the day. And they still eat dinner.
Oh my
And
gosh.
they still eat all of their meals, and they are
Right.
so about that. They're like, "I didn't have dinner." "Yes, you did. You just ate it early today." "Are you sure?" "I'm still hungry."
Yep.
Because they have a snack on the way to practice, so that's around 3 o'clock, and then
Oh,
they usually snack when they get in the car, so that's around 7:15, and then it's a 30-minute drive, and then they still eat dinner.
oh wow.
But I get it, they're nothing but muscle at this point.
Pretty much, yeah. They're
Yeah,
using up a lot of energy, so
they are. I just,
it's, yeah, sometimes it's hard to keep up. I get it.
right? I'm just,
Yeah,
oh my
totally
gosh.
get it.
I think they're gearing up for a growth spurt. I really am because I was just like, where did you put all of that food?
They're getting taller.
Yes. My girls are 8 and they're already over 4 feet tall.
Oh, wow. Yeah, my son is 8 too.
And I'm only 5'3". So I've already accepted I will be the shortest person in the house eventually. Because my son's like, look, mom, we're the same height. I'm like, give me my few inches, sir. I still got him by like this much,
Oh my
just a few
gosh.
inches. And he's almost 13.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, I still got you by like 2 or 3 inches. Put respect on my height, sir. Okay.
He's gonna tower over you soon.
Literally. It'll probably be by the start of next school year. I'm like, who is
Wow.
this stranger in my house? But he's the sweetest. He really is. He's like,
That's
Mom.
awesome.
He'll text like this morning he texted, he's like, oh, we're gonna be late to school today because the bus. I don't know.
Oh,
She's sweet, their bus driver, but I don't know what happens in the morning, but just between picking up the elementary kids and coming back from middle school.
That's hard. Yeah. Buses have been really like all over the place. Even here, like it's crazy.
It really is.
Yeah.
And our routes split. So there was one bus for our entire neighborhood,
Oh
but
my
there
god.
were little issues, so they split it into 2 routes.
Oh
So
wow.
there's like 30 buses that come through the neighborhood.
Oh gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of buses that come through here too, and it's just like sometimes I'm like, wait, is that my son's bus? Like,
Right. I've
I have
learned the
to like,
numbers that are on the bus to be like,
yeah, you gotta know the numbers.
okay. I'm like, okay, that one's my kid. I don't know whose kid that is, but this bus is actually my kid's.
Right?
Okay. Whew. I did it.
Oh my goodness.
We got it, y'all. Kind of, sort of.
Okay,
Now,
what?
now we got to do the return pass before we join. That's the part that just feels so different.
Yeah, but I did like a regular return pass, but I forgot I have to turn it around
Okay.
the
Just
other
pull
way. Do I?
few loops
No,
out.
because in the instructions it's saying to do it when the hook is full, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but then okay, start by turning your work. Oh.
Oh, wait. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I did it wrong because
Start the return pass.
I did a regular return pass, which is not
Okay, so we always turn.
I
Always,
always
always turn
turn
for the
over.
return pass in
Yeah.
working in the round.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna just
Okay. We're gonna slide to the right.
oh yeah.
Now we just need to find license-free music or someone to produce it.
Right?
If my nephew weren't so fancy, I would be like, nephew, I
Just
know
do
you're
it.
busy making actual songs for actual artists, but me and my friend need you to produce a beat for our random song.
We'll go viral. We should totally do it.
Maybe I should ask him. He's probably like, really? I'll be like, yes, I'm serious. Why do you think I'm joking?
I would
And
love
then
to.
he'll probably go to my sister and be like, is your sister serious? And she's probably gonna just be like, she said what she said, didn't she?
Let's do it. Let's do it. We have to come up with better lyrics, though. We're just making sounds. We
I
gotta,
know.
gotta
But isn't that
actually.
how half of the popular songs start?
That is
Starts with
true.
gibberish and
Beep
random
bop bop
sounds.
bop. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that song? Apata Apata. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but
Ah,
that's what it
petty
sounds like
petty.
in my
Yeah,
head.
something. Yeah, I know. We sound like such grandmas.
I know.
Oh boy.
That's
Uh,
okay.
It's okay.
We'll respectively ask our 8-year-olds. I'm sure
Yeah.
they'll get us straight. That's
Hey,
all.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all are like true, like I can't even get the words out of my brain right now. But we appreciate that you've been hanging with us for this long because we are over an hour of chatting, figuring this out. And I think again, what's most important, we have not given up on the hat. We just realized that there are a few skills we need to learn and understand before we make the hat. That's what that is.
Exactly. We need to take a step back and we're gonna go through it together, like off screen, so that we don't waste our time.
Yeah.
And so that we are better prepared.
Yes, but I want us to at least do the first round of the cow together because I want to make sure that you are getting the hang of it. Because I think I have the hang of it now.
Yeah,
I
because
don't think as
you
much.
did a few cozies, so yeah, if you just bear with me, I'm gonna do like I just want to join, and then I'm fine after that. I think it's
Yes,
just the joining that really gets me. Like I think it's the return pass. Like you know how you're supposed to basically do the return pass on the wrong side, and we don't do that.
right.
Usually, we just have the project facing us, like the right side facing us the entire time. So that's what's I think that's what's throwing me off here.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just sorry. I'm really undoing this slowly because I don't want to lose my loops. But
No, I totally get that.
yeah.
The way that I will pinch a stitch sometimes if my hook slips. So I'm like, no, I'm not losing this stitch.
like your
I
like
ain't
your
done
like
a
your
double,
life
triple.
like your life depends on it.
Exactly, especially when I'm doing tall stitches. I'm like, I am
Uh,
not about
uh,
to
uh,
make all these yarn overs again and start over. I would be like,
uh.
I was like,
And you do garments. Like if you, oh my god, if you lose a stitch in the middle of a garment, just
yeah,
that's
no.
that's a
I am so
screw.
serious about pinching so those loops don't move too far and working that hook to get wrapped back around sometimes. Don't ask me how I do it because I cannot explain it to y'all.
It's just innate. It just comes naturally.
Exactly. Oh my gosh,
Like
especially
from
on this
within.
top. Oh my gosh, there's so many front post double trebles in that bad boy. So
Oh
many yarn
man.
overs that I was like, mm.
I
Ah,
don't know how, like I still need to figure out post stitches. I'm not very good at those. Like like regular traditional crochet. I can't really.
yes. It
Yeah.
is, and that's the thing, the stitch in that top, I finally found it in my stitch dictionaries again. I was like, why does mine look different than what's in the book?
You probably
And I
did
think
it
it's just a
slightly.
difference in tension. 'Cause
Uh,
mine are so wide and theirs, I don't know, it's so hard to describe.
I
Okay,
get it.
this
Just
is
did it.
where I am with
All
round
right.
1.
So I did this. Okay, so I undid that basically. Now I'm turning my chain around, and
Okay,
then basically we're starting at the other end with the return pass, right?
yes,
Like
yes,
basically just kind of okay.
yes, so now I just turn my work back to the right side, and that's where I stopped.
All right, so I'm just doing this, and then I'm gonna join. I'm doing the return pass on the wrong side, like I was supposed to.
Yes. So it seems like, okay, this is the information I'm downloading. We start the forward pass as normal. We
Yes,
turn to to start the return pass,
right.
and then we go back to the forward pass to join, and that's usually on the second round.
And you basically you're flipping the work
Yes. Like
before going. Like
working,
the right side is facing you again, like when you're joining, correct?
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I think this part we have like as long as there's no magic circle involved.
Okay.
I think we're getting there.
It's like those memes that say, "Have you watched this multiple times?" And it just says, "Yes." That will be me in the video to watch her magic circle tutorial.
Yes, we just need to watch that, I think, and follow along and
And
practice even
practice
before like before starting
30
the part.
times.
Yeah, just practice that part of it. That's what I'm gonna
Okay.
do. All right, so I am almost done my return pass, and then I
Okay.
just need
Now
to
this,
join.
okay.
Wait, one more joining. Are there supposed to be some loops remaining on the like? You
Yes,
don't complete the entire return pass, right?
correct.
Oh,
Always leave 3 to 4 loops.
3 to 4 loops. Okay, got
It's
it.
almost like an anchor.
Oh, right. Because
That way when you
also
start,
I'm just gonna put the stitch marker in there because so we
yeah,
know where to start our round again,
let's
like
see.
we did for the cozy. I think that will help. All right. Oh,
Ooh, oh, okay. I can admit I've never done a Tunisian reverse stitch.
oh, I have a tutorial for it. It's not
So
that complicated.
so it's like the simple stitch, you just work at the back.
Yeah,
You put
pretty
the
much.
hook at the back,
Pretty.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
super easy. It sounds kind of
It sounds
intimidating.
wonky.
Yeah. Okay, I did the same thing, and hold on, I'm undoing a few of them. I went all the way, so I just want to keep 3 to 4 loops on here.
All right. I think I did it. I did my first Tunisian reverse stitch, y'all. Woo woo.
Congratulations. All right, so I left some of these, and now we are trying to join. How do we join again?
Okay. Make sure it's not twisted. Okay.
Yes.
When you get to the first loop on the right side, the forward pass.
All right, so this is my wrong side.
So you got to slide to the other hook.
Right, sliding.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay. Grab the end.
And turn it around so the right side is facing me again.
Yes. So do
Which
you have your loop with the first stitch marker? Or did you put your stitch marker in the other one? Okay.
I put my
So,
stitch marker in the other.
so this loop here
Yeah.
is my reverse. Because I just, hold on. Let me take my hook out. Oops. Ah. Okay. Hold on. I got to move the stitch marker, y'all. Okay. Oops. So this is my very first loop from the forward pass, round one. So I'm going to insert my hook here,
Okay.
but Tunisian reverse instead of Tunisian simple stitch.
So we're going into the back. Okay.
Yes. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and it's now joined.
Yarn over, pull up a loop. Okay, there we go. All right, now. All right.
And now I'm going to put my stitch marker back in there. A little hamburger guy. Isn't it cute?
Aww. That is cute. So once we join, does that become our first stitch or?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to move my
stitch marker there.
I'm moving my stitch marker over then by one stitch.
Yes.
All right, so let's do that. All right, that's the
And then
beginning.
we just do Tunisian reverse stitch all the way around for this row.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Finally figured it out.
Boom. Boom. And just like that. We're
All
cooking
right.
with grease. I'm not gonna come up
Yes.
that phrase. But it made sense in that moment.
I hope I'm doing the reverse stitch right. I have a tutorial, but it's been so long since I used it. I'm like, wait, am I doing this right?
This is looking so pretty with these colors because it's pushing the return pass forward.
Right. Look at mine.
Nice. We did it.
We did it. So is this what it looks like from the front? Like, is this what yours looks like?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the back bumps from the return pass, those chain stitches are being pushed forward, making the reverse stitch.
Right. All right.
Cute.
I'm so excited.
Uh-oh. I may have to add to my list of obsessions, which is doing the Tunisian reverse stitch.
Do it. Do it. I can't wait to see what you create. It's going to be
Don't
beautiful.
tempt me. I got a long car trip next week.
Oh,
to the next meeting.
fun. I love road trips for this reason only. Like,
Exactly. Uninterrupted crochet time.
Yes.
Okay. Well, wow.
Cool.
We're at an hour and a half almost, y'all.
Oh my goodness. We went over by a lot this time. All right.
Right. Oh my gosh. Thanks for hanging out with us this long. But we worked it out. Okay. Like,
I'm so excited.
and if you're working on something, seriously, post a picture to your story if you're on Instagram or even if you're on Facebook and tag me and Noorain. I'm Creations by Courtney LLC on Instagram and Facebook. You're Noor's Knit everywhere, right?
Yeah, Noor's Knits.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Pat, thank you.
So
We appreciate that. We're excited to see our progress too. So we hope to see you in the next live, Pat. We appreciate you hanging with us for so long and cheering us on virtually as we figure this out. So
I'm so excited.
Like, I feel like I can make everything now.
Yes.
I
except for the
can't,
hat.
but I feel like
Except
it.
except for the hat. For me, I'm like okay with just the regular Tunisian Noorain. I think I'm finally getting it, but it's just
Okay?
we
I'm
need to
just
use
saying. This
into the
is still
hat.
the start of everything. I mean, if this were bigger, this would be the start of a body of a sweater for me,
Ooh, are a kid's
a
vest?
sleeve.
I really want to make a kid's vest.
Okay.
I have yeah. I started a flat one for my son that I'm thinking, what if I do that as a round project?
Mhm.
I would love to do that. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Eventually, we'll get there.
You
Yeah.
got it, and if not, I'll pest you until you get it done.
Thank you so
That's my
much. Yeah,
love
I
language, is
need that.
pestering people appropriately.
No, no, I need that. I would love for you to pester me.
Okay. Well,
All right.
this has been so much fun, y'all. And again,
Yes.
we will be back with details for the next one. We have to, coordinate all the calendars and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will see y'all then. Keep
All
working
right.
on your whips. Try something new, just like we are. It just
And
adds
do it
to
with a friend if it's gonna be easier for you. Just go for it.
exactly, exactly. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch of friends. It just needs to be one friend
Exactly.
besides
One
yourself.
crafty friend, and you're good.
Exactly, exactly. So we'll
All
see y'all
right.
soon,
Take
everyone.
care. Bye bye.